Welcome back to 2K TV. Bill Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up.
Yeah.
The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Hi and welcome. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Batum.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Monk and Batum, the wing. Harvey out there with Wood, and it's Graham in at the point guard position. And for Dallas, Enes Kanter is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Clark, midseason rumors now in full session. When a player requests a trade, how strongly do you think that affects team chemistry?
You know, Kevin, I'm all for players voicing their choice and actually having an opportunity to express themselves, but it can be detrimental if a player in the middle of a season makes it known that he's not interested in being there. It can have a terrible effect on team chemistry, in my opinion.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Now Graham, after the missed 3 from George. To the middle, here's Wood. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And George gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Monk kicks to Graham. Outside, Batum. Just 5 on the clock. Nailed from three-point land.
Batum not known for his outside shot, but I'd love to see him knock this shot down on a more consistent basis.
And the versatile wing, Nick Batum, wants a do-it-all scorer, but Greg, he's started to take less of an active role in offenses lately.
And Batum has been asked to do less volume scoring, but it's helped his efficiency as a player. Now past 30 years of age, you could see his role on teams being similar to that of Andre Iguodala's as he ages in the league.
So it's the Mavericks now. After the miss from Malik Monk, the 3 from George. They get the rebound, and Kanter throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Graham, following the score by Dallas. Monk, the pass to Graham. Over George. Graham with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a few minutes with the Hornets head coach. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. Can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
Here's Sims after Luka Doncic's bucket. High arcing shot. Kleber with the rebound.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's George. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Rozier. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Porter's checked in. Here's Jackson. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Lock at 6. For 3, Bridges. Charlotte gets it back. The shot's good from Sims.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here is George. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. From deep. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Charity stripe shot. And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Hornets, Bridges out there with Josh Jackson. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Sims in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, you look at Maximilian Kleber, the German native. I mean, this guy is a very capable shooter, but it's his defense that keeps him on the court. He's 6'11", but has quick feet, which allows him to defend multiple positions.
Hornets trail by 17. Now Rozier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bridges for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Mark, you think of European players, it's usually the offensive end where they thrive, but Kleber is a versatile defensive stopper too.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, this guy can shut you down because he moves his feet, he's strong, really keeps driving lanes from opening up on the perimeter, and his positioning and timing make him a good shot blocker too.
Mavericks leading by 17. Curry's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Charlotte calls timeout. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Graham. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Dallas, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Enes Kanter. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with, Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
Connects from three-point range.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Batum kicks to Wood. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 8 on the mark with the 15-footer. Rozier's got 10 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And here's George for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Hornets. 17-point game. Pass to Wood. Six to shoot. Here's Graham, defended by George. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Rozier, the pass to Harvey. Shot from 12, and he gets it to go. Rozier's got 6 points in the quarter. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes, but understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
To the paint. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Jackson's checked in. They grab their own miss. And Doncic gets it to go.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Up top, Graham, defended by George. Now the feed to Jackson. And there's the pass to Harvey. Graham with the ball. From deep. That one's not going to go. And it's Dallas the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Porzingis, and it's Dallas with another.
You know, I like seeing Porzingis work his magic from there, guys, making great use of this spot on the floor.
Doncic against Rozier. Batum passes to Graham. Inside. Here's Rozier. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Dallas calls timeout. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Seth Curry comes in for Doncic. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. Dallas leading by 19. From deep, George. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Graham, guarded by Kerr. Bridges against Hardaway. Here's Sims. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Graham surveying the floor. Knocked away. Passes it to Harvey. Outside Jackson. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Dallas, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. You've got Bridges. He's out there with Josh Jackson. And it's Graham in at the 1 spot. Here's Sims, guarded by Kerr. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, the NBA gives out. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Canner in the corner. Pass to Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
That is a sweet-looking jumper there, boy. Doncic doesn't need much space or time to get shots off.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
And it's time for an injury report. Now for an update on Malik Monk's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. And, guys, the hamstring is indeed torn. Clearly a serious injury and something that's very painful to deal with. And so that's it for him today. And from how it appears, he could be out for a considerable amount of time. What a tough break. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's George. Cantor trying to free himself up. George with the bucket. George has got 39.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Stolen by George. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The three. Rebounded by Jackson. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for George.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Enes Kanter. Porter comes in for Porzingis. Jackson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. First one falls for Wood. He's checked in for Rozier. Both good from the line that time. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Hornets. "27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And that one misses. And so it's Dallas with the three from George. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 45 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Porter with the steal. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate the performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being